Senator Driscoll.
Good afternoon. Thank you, Mr. President, through you to the members. This bond bill authorizes investment of more than $3 billion in our higher education institutions across Massachusetts. And also in that number is a dedicated $125 million in fair share funding for higher ed capital projects annually. This will help us support our Massachusetts higher ed institutions, and particularly funding deferred maintenance projects at these schools. I want to thank all the diligent work that's been done by several of my colleagues, including the Chair of Ways and Means, Rodrick's, Chair of Higher Ed, Comerford, and of course, Senate President Spilka and her team for their work today and the months leading up to this historic moment. We know that in order to set our students up for success in the classroom and in their careers, we must invest in the infrastructure, the modernization, and sustainability of the campuses and their facilities. Many of these projects that are authorized via amendments, and will certainly be done over time, will be modernizing laboratory space, dormitories, and technical training spaces, and of course, housing stock for students. As part of this investment today, specifically to benefit a higher education institute in my district, I filed an amendment in support of Bridgewater State University, which authorizes $20 million and will allow BSU to make necessary updates and upgrades, improvements to Tillinghast Hall. Over 100 years old, Tillinghast Hall, known as Tilly, and named after the first principal of the original normal school in Bridgewater. This building houses faculty offices, department offices, dining hall, and a post office for the school. I'm proud to present this amendment today and that have it adopted. We were earlier joined in the Senate chamber by two current Bridgewater State University students who are actually members of their state student government as senators. So it was nice to have the BSU senators joining us here in the Commonwealth Senate chamber. But their advocacy day today, they really hit upon with my team the depth of the BSU community, what it means to them, and how this funding, in particular for Tillinghast and overall in the BRIGHT Act, will help the school, Bridgewater State, to continue to go above and beyond, and as one student put it, to be unstoppable in terms of supporting their students in their journeys. This amendment is part of that effort to make funding for long-time deferred maintenance and other upgrades. Tillinghast will be completely in support of its future students and the current students, have a student that will really help their day-to-day life going forward. I want to thank my colleagues for supporting this amendment. I urge a yes vote on the BRIGHT Act today to help enable Bridgewater State and our other higher ed institutions in the Commonwealth to continue excellent services for their students for decades to come. Thank you.